Boys and girls and boys, I got a great video for you guys today. Now, if you're wondering why my audio might be a little bit off, it's probably because I'm currently in the process of moving, but you don't care about that. What you care about is reviews and guts and glory. And if there's a series that has more guts and glory than anything else, it's probably Serious Sam. He doesn't give a shit, he plows through things, he tears shit up, which is why I have truly come to love this series. It has a dear place in my heart. Now, when I first went to play this series, it was years and years ago. Well, not years and years ago, a few years ago. And Serious Sam 4 had been added to Game Pass. Now, I had just gotten a Series X. I was thinking, oh man, I want to play a cool shooter. This game looked like a cool shooter. So I loaded it up, and damn did it have a lot of issues. It was really hard to navigate the switching of guns. It was crashing. It had some issues. Well, a few years go by, and I start playing through the series, and what the hell? Serious Sam 4 takes the cake. Hesitation was needed on both of those pauses, because this game takes the cake. This is now my favorite Serious Sam game, and I know the Serious Sam fans are going to come into my comments and be like, oh my god, why could you ever say that Serious Sam 4 is a good game? It is a bad game. It's the worst of the Serious Sam games. Look at its Metacritic. I could give a shit less about that stupid-ass Metacritic. Metacritic has never mattered to me. What matters to me is the fun I am having and the engagement in the story. Now, I never played the Serious Sam games for story. That is what other games are for. But this game actually has a solid story. You have some good characters, some interesting twists. I heard G-Man Lives kind of complain about the other characters, and I loved them all. And there's some really, really heartfelt moments in this, and I didn't think I was ever going to get that out of a Serious Sam game. I had the same moments I had in this game that I had with Shadow Warrior 1, where I was like, wow, there's some actual heart in this. But you don't give a shit about heart. You came to this review to hear about where the Serious Sam's games are going and how they play. First off, when you play this game, you will find little upgrade tokens. The most important thing to do with these upgrade tokens, I don't care what else you do with them, put them into wields right away. You want to dual wield, you want to kimbo everything. About halfway through the game, you will have maybe even less than halfway through the game, you will have almost every akimbo option unlocked, and that is the way you want to play this fucking game. Nothing's cooler than akimboing guns. Right now, I'm utilizing one of the new games that's new to this game. It's called the Auto Shotgun. I know they've had it before, but this auto shotgun hits so different. It slaps things on a level that has never been slapped. And the ability to dual wield these monstrosities of guns, like right here, look at me, I'm dual wielding a minigun and a grenade launcher. Talk about great gameplay. And you could just run through the games. It was the first Serious Sam game that I played where I really felt I was controlling the chaos. When the chaos was hitting me, like every Serious Sam game, because this is a horde shooter, but it isn't a horde shooter. It's a retro shooter, but it's not a retro shooter. And that's how all Serious Sam's games are. They don't really fit in any category, which is why I find them innovative and incredible. And it's also funny how you'll play the Serious Sam games and have no idea what's going on, but you have an idea what's going on. Let me explain. So, the first game is technically Serious Sam 4, which Serious Sam 4 leads into Serious Sam 3. Serious Sam 3 leads into the first encounter, which leads into the second encounter, which leads into Serious Sam 2, but the Serious Sam community doesn't believe that Serious Sam 2 is canon, so even the cryo teams are like, fuck it, it's not canon anymore. And it's so chaotic. And I really, really kind of love the chaos, but I also want to see where the story goes because I was there. I was there after second encounter. I wanted to be there, and then I heard Serious Sam 2 wasn't worth playing, so I was like, fuck it, I won't play it. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it on original Xbox. It will get a review on this channel one day because I love these games. There is nothing else like it. That you can play a million shooters, and you will never play another game like Serious Sam. Serious Sam sits on this little hill by itself, looking over at Doom on one side, on another mountain. It's looking over at Left 4 Dead on a mountain on the other side, and it's saying, I can do what both of you guys can do. Why don't people talk about me? And that's why I'm here. And I feel like Serious Sam 4 kind of got the rough end of the stick. I feel like it's in the same little world that Postal 4 sits in, where it launched in a really rough state. And the amount of work and love they put into the game post-launch really pulled it to a quality that like I said, when I first played this game, I was ready to shit on it. And I understand why the Metacritic reviews sit at the way it sits. But the amount of fun I had with this game now in 2023, it's unmatched. This is my favorite Serious Sam game. Now, I haven't played Serious Sam Siberian Mayhem yet. It might change my mind. That might be the best. I know that sits in the continuity between somewhere in the middle of this story. I think it's I won't do any spoilers, but it sits halfway through this story. So you'd play this, and then you'd play Serious Sam Siberian Mayhem. And another great thing that they added in this game is some minor. It wasn't like a major thing, but it was vehicles. They added some vehicles, and I really appreciated that. There were some really cool areas, and it's nothing like. There's nothing cooler than driving a vehicle as one of your favorite FPS characters. I mean, driving the little moped got me hard in Postal 4. So you don't think I'm going to be hard watching Sam drive a motorcycle? I promise I'm not gay, guys. Come on. I'm just saying, it was really cool. I felt badass. And then you get to drive a combine? Like, a combine? Look at this. Look at this mayhem. Look at this beautiful, beautiful destruction I'm causing. I didn't know I needed this. There's nothing that could have prepared me for the wonder and awe and sheer, like the hairs on my chest started to stand up and my nipples started chafing themselves, and I wasn't even wearing a shirt, but they were chafing. I don't know how it was happening, but in this moment, in this pure bliss of mayhem, I decided this is the best Serious Sam game. Now you can disagree. You can say the older ones are better, or you can say whatever's better. But at this moment, where I'm at right now, pre-Siberian Mayhem, which I hear is the best, this is the best game. I love this. And now, I'm not going to spoil some of the other vehicles in this game. You need to find those out for yourself. You need to buckle up, put your strap-on, and just start fucking. That's what you need. In another game, like, this is the Demolitioner? Devastator. This is the Devastator. This is my favorite gun in the entire goddamn game. Now, you would think, because I had played the other Serious Sam games a little more recently, if I'd remember if this game was in the other incarnations or not, but I played so many games recently for this channel that I don't really remember, but that game fucks so hard. A lot of the enemies that you find a little annoying at the beginning, you just fuck on them. I mean, and then obviously the auto shotgun. The auto shotgun is just so crispy. It is the best auto shotgun I've ever used in a game. It feels good. It plays well. I mean, the boss fights in this game are insane too. This is the first boss fight in the game. You're fighting a goddamn kaiju. Now, the other games, they save the kaijus for the end. This game throws you in the shit right away with the kaijus, and you're like, oh, yeah. This game's here to fucking stay, because I'm Serious goddamn Sam. Another thing that was added is there's alternate fire modes. Like, right here is my favorite gun in the whole series of Serious Sam. It's the Plasma Blaster or the Alien Blaster. It's generic blaster number 7, but not generic because it's iconic. But this little, it's called like the Super Beam or the Hyper Tractor. Oh, it kicks ass. And I know I mentioned dual wielding, but you can also dual wield the goddamn cannons. That's what I feel right now. I'm just like coming in my pants because it's like dual wielding 2 BFGs in Doom. It's nothing like it. This is Serious Sam's BFG. He shoots a goddamn cannon like a fucking American hero. He tattoo a red, white, and blue on his chest. Hear eagles soar. He's running a cannon like the founding fathers love. And there's nothing cooler. And running him dual wield, you feel so badass. This game just knows how to make you feel badass. And I've said this in the past. Play Serious Sam games on normal or easy. These games aren't meant to be played to sweat. These games are meant to make you feel like a goddamn American hero. You wake up every day, you look at your flag, and you salute like a fucking man. Not some little whiny pussy. I almost broke a tear right there. It's like, oh, the lump in my chest, the lump in my throat, the lump in my balls. It's too deep for the love of this game. It's just so fantastic. It's the most fluid, obviously, because it's the newest. It's the most dynamic in gameplay. I feel like the different enemy variety in this game is way better. The new enemies they have like some other guys that if you scroll back through my videos, see some sledgehammer guys that I demolished with the Devastator because I'm a beast. And the boss fights in this game are really, really good. It also has some like, I didn't use them too often, but there's there's like different, you have mini nukes and other stuff. I didn't really get any footage of that because I was saving them for a boss fight, and then I used them on an end boss that was a waste. I wasted them on the wrong boss. It's just, if you play the game, you'll know which boss I wasted them on. It sucked. I wanted to like cry. I was like, I didn't get to use the nuke. So next time I play through this game, I'm going to use every one of those items just when I get them. Because there will be another playthrough on this. I own the whole Serious Sam collection. I own Serious Sam 4. I will be playing these games till the end of time. They're going to be something I revisit over and over again. I love this series, and I wanted to spread my love for this series. And since this game gets a lot of hate, I wanted people to know how fucking good it is, how legendary it is, and how it deserves to be put up there with some of the best AA shooters out there. Now, it's not going to be as polished as a AAA, but it still puts more enemies on screen and more chaos and more fun than any other game on the market right now, and that is something to tip your hat to. But that's all I got for you guys today. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, you goddamn idiots. Dislike, I don't care. Have a great night. I love you guys. Check in on me next time.